Okay, so this is going to be the love reading for the sign that I select from the pile of cards I have left. I've already posted several on the channel as it relates to this love series that I'm doing for the zodiac signs. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. If you are able to gain any insight or perspective to your current love situation from today's reading, please like the video, press the little thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. And then also, if you're not subscribed, of course, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you there. All right, so let's see who's coming through. Who am I going to be reading for in today's video? None of them are calling me. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. Pisces. All right, Pisces. So we are welcoming in the energy of Pisces. So anyone with prominent Pisces placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. And if you are cross-watching for a Pisces, welcome to the reading. All right, so let's see what you have going on in the love department for the sign of Pisces, please. Pisces. How is Pisces seeing love and relationship at this time? What is their overall energy as it relates to love, please? Let's open up the channel. Let's sit in the energy. Let's bring forth the message that Pisces needs to hear. Whoever is listening, may they gain some perspective and insight from today's reading. Thank you so much. All right. Ooh. So you have the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, which is associated with Pisces and the Neptune energy, as well as the World. This is some big energy here, Pisces, as it relates to love and relationship right now. It does seem as though love is present at this time. So whether you're in a loving or you're in a relationship with someone that you love, you're not in a relationship but you love someone, or you are wanting to attract love in, that has been established. There's love going on in your current situation right now of some sort. But there is an element around changing your perspective of what this love is, of what you want from a person, what you want out of love, how you want to feel, how you have seen love, and especially how you show up and the behaviors that you have, how you behave when you are in a loving relationship. Because the world talks about ending cycles. So there could be an ending to a relationship, or there could be a cycle ending, or an opportunity at this time for you to do it differently. Okay? So if you are having issues in the love department, if you and your person are not seeing eye to eye right now, if there is some tension happening, or if there's a challenge in your relationship of some sort, whereas before you would normally show up and handle this type of situation a certain way, it's like the universe is like presenting it to you and telling you, hold on, before you make your normal move, before it's like Pisces business as usual, predictability around how you would normally act during this situation. Not to say that you're predictable, I don't think you are, but there are certain types of moments, you know, predictability as it relates to you specifically, not to the Pisces in general energy, but you specifically. It's an opportunity before you show up in that normal way, how you would act normally and react normally in this situation. There's an opportunity for you to stop and do it differently. That's like a big message right now. as it relates to your current situation, whoever I'm reading for, whose ever energy is coming through. So, seeing it from a different perspective. How can you do it better? How can you get a better outcome? You know the outcome of what would happen if you were to show up the way you always do. Right? So, like that you can predict, right? Going back to the predictability, there might be something around predictability as it relates to your current situation. But you can predict that. You know, like, okay, I'm in this certain type of situation. I find myself here again. This is what I usually do. And therefore, because this is how you usually show up and react to it, you already know how it's going to turn out. And if you don't like that turnout, or if you finally want to change something once and for all, so it doesn't come up anymore, then it's on you to do it differently this time. All right, what is in the energy of the other person? So you have the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, this person is waiting on you. So we're going to call this side Pisces for the sake of the reading. Please reverse the roles as needed, but to make it easier for me as the reader, I'm going to refer to this side as Pisces and this side as Pisces person. All right, so your person is waiting on you. Both of you guys have the world in the same position. They have the same opportunity that you have, that I just spoke about, right? About doing it differently this time. And maybe the both of you have already spoken about this and understand that in order for there to be a better outcome, that the both of you have to show up and do your part differently than what you're used to. But at the same time, there's an element of them waiting on it. There's a waiting element over here. Maybe you're taking a while to do your part or make a decision on this side. This person sees something very, very clearly. They're very clear and honest with themselves about this situation. So whatever this is, and more information will come up as we move further into the reading. But they're clear about it. And they know where they stand. They know where you stand. They know where the situation stands. They have made some type of decision. So the Three of Wands, you've already made the decision. That's the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the decision making. The Three of Wands is like, I've already put some work into it. Now I'm waiting for some results here. Okay, so this side may have already started the process, but there is an element of waiting on this side to catch up, I'm hearing. I want to say that on this side, your side, you know that you have to, or that you want to, you don't have to, but you know that you want to do this. You know it's what's best for the relationship. You want to show up in the way you want, you know, for your person, because you also see that your person may be already doing some of the work. But there's something around, like, I want to say not knowing how. I want to say not knowing how, or not knowing what, or like not understanding. There's like an element of like, okay, you say I have to do this. You say it would be best if I did it differently this time. But like there's an element of not understanding that concept completely. There's an element of not understanding exactly what it is that you have to change. Maybe your person is asking you for a specific behavioral change, but there's something around that you don't get. So if it's taking you a while to catch up to them and the effort that they're making, it's because you're still trying to figure it out. And there's also an element of feeling like you're stuck, like you're not capable. That's coming through strongly. Like there's something, and I don't know who I'm reading for, but I don't think that you have spoken about this to your person. Like you feel that you are not capable of doing this, making this change for whatever reason. Like you're on board maybe externally, or maybe you're agreeing, but there's something within you that is private between you and yourself that you haven't spoken about, that it's like, I can't do that. Like, I don't know how to, it's not only that you don't know how to do that, like you honestly believe that you cannot do it. So whatever they're asking of you, you believe to yourself that you can't do it. You're not capable of it for some reason. What am I doing? Okay, how does Pisces feel about their person and the relationship at this time? Five of Wands. You feel like the both of you are not on the same page. It feels that way. Like I don't understand. You know, like I don't get it. Maybe there's a little bit of like, not scatterbrained, but like you want to be agreeable. You want to be agreeable, but you still don't get it. You don't understand something fully. Anyway, but yeah, there's two people who are not on the same page. There may be a little distance right now. There may have been some conversations that were pretty deep and just allow two people to sort of step back and reflect. There may be a lot of internalization happening between the both of you. Like quiet moments, you know, as you're going about your day, you're thinking about it. As they're going about their day, they're thinking about it, type of thing. But there's not a lot of like really outspoken energy here. Sorry, that was too many cards. Hold on. Someone's on the defense on this side, though. A little bit of defensiveness happening on that side. Eight of Cups. So you feel like you need to get away. You feel like you need to get away. You may have created this distance, or you're as you are internalizing and reflecting and trying to figure it out. You may not be completely aware that you're creating distance, it feels like. What is this? I'm hearing someone saying you should know how I feel. Or you should know why. You should know why what? You should know why what? You should know why I'm going. You should know why I'm walking away. You should know why I'm quiet. It is quiet. I feel quiet. I'm almost gonna whisper. What is this? What's happening here? Yeah, so if you are going away, if you're quiet and they're asking questions about it, it's like you should know. So someone is expecting another person to know why. Maybe it's like an inside, what is that? Not an inside joke, but an inside thing between you and them. Unspoken thing. like, this is how I get. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the behavior, you know? Like when an argument happens, or when you and your person are not on the same page, or when they're being a little defensive and like being really clear cut and direct with you or something like that. Like maybe you go quiet and you go silent and you go distant, and there's an element of that numb sort of off in the days look that can happen, right, with the Pisces energy. It's like, I have nothing. And so it's like they want you to speak, they want you to say something, they want you to open up, and they want you to, you know, whatever, engage in the conversation that they want to have, or the argument, or the discussion that they want to have with you. And it's like, I have nothing to say. Like, you know, you need to feel it through, you know, you need to perceive it, you need to internalize it. Like, it's not even mental, it's a feeling, it's an instinct, it's an intuition. It's like another part of you that is not human, that is not in the 3D. Like, you go back to that part of you when something big happens. So therefore, no words, right? Therefore, quiet. Therefore, silent. Therefore, the off in the days look. And maybe your person is just like, I need you to speak. Like, next time, like every time we go through this is what you do. Like, I need you to open up. I need you to talk. Anyway, what is this? This is how they feel about the relationship and you. They see you as family. They see you as close, as part of their, like, in a very big part of their life. They understand that your relationship is meant, it's bigger than, you know, like any other relationship that they've had. There's a change that they want, for sure. They want to go on, they want to go to the next phase. They want to level up. They want to move on with you. Like, they want the relationship to get more solid or deeper, or, you know, like whatever this argument is, or the opportunity with the world here to, like, end a cycle. It's to begin a new cycle, right? A new chapter. And so far, there's, besides this 8 of Cups here, there's no other indication that, like, something is ending. It's making me feel more like it's time to go the next chapter. It's time to level up. It's time to grow from previous behaviors, grow from previous fights, or, you know, like, enough with the patterns of having the same argument, having the same discussion, having the same problem, you know, like fixing it once and for all type of thing. And that's what they want. Like, they want the life, they want a future with you. They feel that this is destined for the both of you to be together. But they just want there to be an evolution of the relationship. What does Pisces want from this relationship? Knight of Wands. You want Knight of Wands. I'm also hearing or feeling like someone thinks that this connection is getting dry. I don't know what that means. Like, this side feels that the connection is too dry, too mental, too, there's no richness and lusciousness, or, like, I guess that equates to, like, passion, intensity, impulsivity, being spontaneous, attraction, feeling admired, feeling wanted, feeling sought after, feeling pursued. They want to feel special. They want to feel like this side over here. Desired. What does this person want from the relationship? There's a little bit of threat here also. Like threat like of, I don't think they necessarily mean it fully, but like maybe you feel or you see them as the type that's like, you're a little scared. Yeah, look at that. You're a little scared that if you don't change or you don't accommodate or whatever, that they're gonna leave you, that they're gonna, you know, maybe there's a tiny bit of codependence coming through. The King of Swords, validating what I was feeling with the Queen of Swords here about, because these two are like quick to end something, you know, like they want to cut through. They want to cut through the situation and find the meaning, find the truth. You know, they're a quick actor. Like the actions that they take, it's coming from a mental, logical place. So therefore it's dry, right? It's not passionate and watery the way you are. They may be passionate. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying how they handle situations. Like it's more from a mental, logistic, like logical place. And with the swords, it's a very cold approach, you know. So they want to cut the bullshit. They feel that there's something that's happening that's like it's preventing the evolution of the relationship. Like it's too much of a, and I don't know, I just feel like it is the Piscean emotion depth, you know, how you process things, how you come across, right? Which for them, because they're so mental, they may be the ones that do not understand you as well, you know. With this Five of Wands here, like these two people are not on the same page. There's misunderstanding. You understand that something needs to change, that's for sure. But when it comes to understanding each other, you understand them on an intuitive level. Like you can feel their essence. You can feel the truth that you get from them is from a feeling, right? Like they understand you from a logic perspective. So they're only seeing the mental through the lenses of the mind. You see things through the lenses of intuition and emotion. Okay, so two different dimensional, vibrational energies. So how can you blend someone with so much depth and someone with so much clarity? How can you blend that together, right? How does water and air blend together? What does water and air make? I don't know, something to think about. Okay, so let's see, what is bridging this relationship? What is keeping these two together? Anyway, they want truth. Something about them not understanding and knowing the truth as it relates to what do they want from the relationship. And I'm so sorry to say this. Like, I don't want to trigger anyone or hurt anyone's feelings or anything like that. Like, this is just what comes through from the cards, you know. And I hope that how I say the thing, I know I'm working on my approach, but at the same time, like, I can't sugarcoat either. But they want, with this card here, it's like, what do they want from the relationship? What do they want from the Pisces? They want their match. Okay, so they want their match, and they want someone or you to be on the same page. Like the same thought process, the same, what is this? Like the same way to deal with the situation, or agreement, even agreement on what has to be done in order for the evolution of the relationship to happen. So there is love, there's nurture. I think that there's a emotional connection, even though this person is logical. So this is the card of what is keeping you together. So the Queen of Cups, you may have kids together for most of you. There's a nurturing factor here. There's love. There is authentic, like, care. You know, like they feel that they have to take care of you and love you and support you and, you know, look out for you and all of that, and you feel the same way. Like this is what keeps y'all together. So again, there's a sense of being familiar, like they see you as family. You're very important to them. You know, there's a sense of whoever plays the feminine role here, it's like the nurturer, the mother, the, you know, there is a connection, an energetic, unspoken connection. And I did pick up on the unspoken connection or something like that I said earlier. But there is something like that. Like there's a bond, you know, they know that they love you. You know that you love them. You look out for each other. You're each other's like rock. You're each other's go-to person. Like they will never doubt that you, like, your devotion. There you go. They never doubt your devotion, and I don't think you doubt their devotion either. Like, what else is coming through, please? Decision to be made. But again, not having everything you need, which means you don't understand something. How can you make a decision when you don't understand what you're doing or why you're doing it or whatever, or, you know, vice versa? But there's a need to, like, I would say on your side, on whoever this side is, there is a need to come back up from the depths, come back up to the surface, come back into this 3D realistic place that we reside in during this lifetime and try to just like be in your mind and come from a place of logic. And for whoever I was reading for earlier, where it's just like, I am not capable of doing that. I mean, yes, you are, because you're a human being. You know, you can think things through. So just want to be careful that if there is no compromise, and even them, if this is who I'm talking to listening to the reading, then you need to go deep. You need to get out of your head and go into the feeling, right? Like, both have the world here. You're both responsible for your part. But there could be some toxic behaviors going on. Like, why? If there's love, maybe this person just comes off too strong or something, and this side is not even gonna, like, put up with that at the same time. You know, like, there is that part of the Piscean side as well, where it's like they're not going to put up with it. They're going to say something. They're going to you know, do what they have to do. Like, forget it. You know, you don't disrespect this type of person and think that it's okay. I don't know. There's some toxicity happening here. Because, again, going back to the opportunity to show up and behave differently and stop the cycle. What else, please? Temperance. Somebody probably has a bad temper. The Knight of Wands also comes with a bad temper if it's at its lowest vibration. Five of Pentacles. So there is a lack. Someone feels they don't have what they need. They don't have what they want. There could be some money issues here. Especially if you're in like a committed relationship where the both of you are together, living together, all that stuff. There could be some money problems, which causes fights. How you're handling the money, how you're juggling the money. What is Temperance, please? Is that King of Swords again? 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Wands. There's healing. The Temperance is coming through for healing. The Temperance is saying to be understanding and to know that somebody, and it could be this side because the King of Swords came through, somebody shit. I don't know who I'm reading for. I'm picking up on something for like a small select people, whoever is listening. Like the home environment is so not the best. So not the best. Whoever this is super like mean. Very cold. It's a lot of pain. Not just within the home environment. I hope there's no kids. If like the feeling that I'm picking up, like forget it. Like you're living in an environment like that, where there's just like anger and like just somebody is just really bad. You know, it's like how they treat people, how they treat their loved ones, how they treat you or whoever this is. But there's a lot of heartbreak here. And it's not just the fact that they are coming across super mean, but it's also they're coming from a place of being hurt. They themselves are hurt. They themselves have a lot of internal shit. Dark stuff that it's like they live with it every single day, every moment of the day. And they don't know how to handle it, so they come across as being really mean. For some of you, this scenario could have been like the household that has this really negative energy. It could have been the previous household that they came from. I'm also getting that. Like, somebody, one of you is mean, or came from a mean household, an angry household, was abused before. So it could have been like a previous relationship or the home that they grew up in or something like that. So they may not necessarily be an asshole or a bitch now with you in this household. It could have been where they grew up or their previous relationship, but they live with that pain. currently. So again, if you're not living in your current household, whoever I'm reading for, if there is no anger and meanness in your current household, it could be one of you came from a household like that. Therefore, you have all of that pain still within you. And Temperance is here to help you realize that the behaviors that you guys have, that you're showing up with in this relationship, for some of you have to do with your mother, but anyway, are coming from a trauma-based environment, trauma-based situation from your past. So these behaviors and how you act in love with the loved one in a relationship that may be toxic, you have to understand Temperance is asking you to stop, right? In the beginning when I was like, the universe is saying, like, this is an opportunity for you to stop and think about this and how you're showing up and how you're going to behave, whereas you would normally do this way all the time. Like, it's an opportunity for you to do it differently. So Temperance is here, like, asking that of y'all, to see that it's come from a shitty past, to see that it's coming from pain, to see that it's coming from hurt, from whatever you have that resides in you that you haven't worked on yet. And to get really clear about that. And to come from a place of love and nurture and care and compassion on both sides, you know? Bringing down the armor, bringing down the defensiveness, not secluding, trying to be present, going into the heart, and having compassion for one another. All right, so that is the reading for you, Pisces, for this love check-in. I hope you were able to gain some perspective into your situation, and I hope it helps someone out there. I really do. Watch the rest of, your rising sign or your moon sign or your partner sign. I'm almost done with the zodiac readings, but most of them are already posted on the channel. Please press the little thumbs up button if you like this video, and also subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, I would love to have you there. And I will see you on the next reading. Thank you so much.